Truth Nation, it's your boy Tori Lowe, and I need to let you know the award-winning Tori Lowe Show can now be streamed live on YouTube. How? Every day from 1 to 4. Truth Nation, I am now bringing all the smoke on YouTube every single weekday. Hey, how? I need you to go to YouTube right now and subscribe to 1017 The Truth and check out the award-winning Tori Lowe Show live every afternoon. Milwaukee Black Talk is now streaming live on YouTube. Now that's powerful.
People don't realize that glaucoma is one of the leading causes of blindness.
Because there are often no early symptoms, nearly half of those with glaucoma may not even know they have it until vision loss has occurred.
I was diagnosed with normal tension glaucoma in July of 2020. And what we found out at that point was I had already lost 40% of my sight. And you think it only affects people that are, 75 or older, retired, grandparents, and that's not the reality of it.
I didn't think at all glaucoma was going to affect me because I didn't know of anyone that had glaucoma, no one in my family. When you have glaucoma, you can't get back that sight that you lost. And so early detection and treatment is vitally, vitally important.
Don't miss life's most beautiful moments. Schedule an eye exam today.
National Glaucoma Research, a bright, focused foundation program, offers free resources and tips for healthy vision.
Learn how to protect your sight at stopglaucoma.org.
I take care of the kids, and I take care of my dad. I take care of things at work.
Great morning, Truth Nation. Welcome to Truth in the Morning. We're inside the American Family Insurance Studio in the heart of downtown at the Avenue. I'm the legendary Home Blow, along with my girl,
Bailey Coleman. What's good, Milltown?
Hey, and guess who we got in the producer's booth this morning?
Andrew. Oh,
OG.
I gave him the OG. I
Right.
when I want to.
I
have that privilege.
Okay, well, Andrew.
OG Andrew.
Okay, now you're
Right.
OG Andrew. Really? Is that what the business is?
It's going to be that kind of morning, y'all. It's a Friday.
It ain't even 8 o'clock, and that's what the business is?
TGIF. That's what the business is.
Well, just so you know, the reference to what the business is our segment that happens at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time, and it's powered by We Energies, delivering the energy that powers local businesses. So at that time, at 8 a.m., you can call in and shout out your Black-owned business or a Black-owned business that you support, or if you have an event coming up, you can shout that out as well.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's at 8 a.m.
Look,
When you late.
Have your elevator speech ready.
Right.
Okay? Have your, at least have the who, what, when, where, and phone number.
Absolutely.
For more information, if you have a web address, include that as well. This is a great opportunity for anyone who has a business that they'd like to shout out.
Yeah. And again, when you're also just some what the business is etiquette, right?
Yes.
We don't need to know the history of where it began, and it was my grandmother and this, and then we start. No, it's not an interview. It's us hearing what the business is.
So people that want to patronize
That's it.
Because we have thousands of listeners.
That's right.
You may have something.
Just what they need.
Just what they need. You could be, if you got a nail salon.
Yeah.
If you have a hair salon. If you sell different products.
A construction business.
Yes, all of the things. You never know what people are looking for.
Tax service.
Yeah, absolutely. It's tax time, isn't it?
Right.
There should be no reason why someone or anyone that has a tax service isn't calling in.
Credit repair.
That part. Now, we got some bad credit out here.
Right. And it's your time to, be able to shout it out. And again, like I say, when we talk about that, we're saying that, okay, so you don't own Black-owned business, but you know other Black-owned businesses that you support.
Yeah.
You can call in and give them a shout out.
Exactly.
Hey, y'all need to try such and such and such. It's located at, but have your information together. So we ain't saying, okay, what's the address? It's over there. Okay, you know where? No, we ain't doing landmarks. We ain't doing landmarks. They give you landmarks in a minute.
Okay.
You know over there by that one place. Okay, you know where the 7th district is, right? It's kind of like right down. No.
No, we ain't doing it. Like
We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. You're going to learn this morning. But yeah, we definitely want you to be able to shout it out. And yeah, we can help drum up some business.
Yeah, we want to help you.
Yeah.
And so does We Energies.
That's it.
This is a great thing.
Providing,
response.
yeah,
it's a
they're
great
delivering
thing
the
response.
energy that
They are.
powers
Yeah.
local businesses.
Yeah.
And this is a priceless segment, really.
Yeah,
You know what I
it
mean?
really is.
Like Bailey, we know
Yeah.
what radio.
Yeah, we know the power of radio.
Yeah, and what it would
does.
cost.
Yes, and what it would cost. We need a ding right there, Andrew.
Right, because Andrew know. So, yeah.
This is your opportunity to get some free time in
That's it.
on the air. You know, just look, while you're here, write this number down. 833-212-1017. 833-212-1017. And at 8 o'clock, which is less than an hour, about 56 minutes from now, call that number. And you'll talk to Andrew first. And, you know, have your information, who, what, when, where, phone number, web address for more information. That's really all you got to have.
So why should they call at 8 a.m.?
Because that's when we do the segment. It goes, and we go
So,
until we done.
in other words,
Yes.
if they
So
they'd be late.
They'd be late if you.
Ari and Kawanda, I got you. You know we together. Me and Ari and Kawanda be rolling.
I know.
I just
I know
led
that's
her
your girl.
into that Ari and
Yeah,
Kawanda.
yeah.
She fell right inside.
I fell.
Hook, line, and sinker.
I fell right in. Don't be late,
That part.
so we can congratulate.
Go ahead, Bailey. And then gonna take her sip. Okay. Like what the business is. So yeah, so hashtag that part. Yeah, Ari and Kawanda said on YouTube, said nice trap. There you go. And again on our YouTube
Whatever.
page. Did you do the shoo face? What is it? Shay foo foo? Eye roll.
I'm gonna need you to get that right. Yes, I did.
Is it Shay foo foo?
That is correct, sir.
And you did the Shay foo foo eye roll.
Yes.
Like
tell you what.
whatever. Right.
Only thing I didn't do was lift my finger, but I'll do that now.
Okay. Oh, okay. But while you're here on our YouTube page, make sure you hit the bell, like and subscribe. We are on our way to the road of 7,000.
Yeah.
And so we should get there. We definitely should get
Yeah,
there.
y'all need, while y'all doing all this kind of stuff this morning, go ahead, like and subscribe. You don't want to miss a show. You know, we do our thing over here on The Truth.
Absolutely.
So,
right.
I mean, you especially want to be on time for Truth in the Morning.
That part.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
You're going
You're
to
right
learn
here.
today.
Yes.
So, Bailey,
I think we have more fun on the air than anybody, than any of the other shows.
yeah.
We have a good time.
yeah, absolutely.
we have a
absolutely.
good time here.
Yeah, because and I think that Sherwin does a good job with some of the topics that he has that makes them funny. Because
Yeah.
he'll be talking
he's a
about,
funny
especially when he goes to the relationships.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
They're trying to take it away from me, and like, but I'm not gonna let them. Yeah, so. Come on, what do you think? So Sherwin, he definitely
Sherwin is good.
adds a sense of humor with his.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, so that we're all great. So hashtag that
Yeah,
part.
but we have more fun
we're
over
better.
here. We
Yeah,
just have more
we're
fun.
better. Right there, you go.
We just have more fun.
That's it.
I mean, they're all serious and stuff.
Right.
They're hardcore. I mean, we're serious most of the time too, a lot of the time, but we know how to have a good time.
There you go. There you go. We got to balance it out.
Exactly.
So because one of our first topics that we'll be coming back to, I want to hear the debate because there was a police officer involved shooting in
Right.
which the subject or the suspect ended up dying. And there's the family, and from social media, the woman riding with him, because, they're saying there was a woman riding with him. But on social media, that woman made a live and said that he was her husband. And, she just had a whole different narrative because she was in the tow truck.
Oh, okay.
And, I'll save, my thoughts and opinions on it once we come back and do our break.
Do we have a clip?
We got a clip that we're going to end up playing.
Oh, that's great.
And, she was saying that, he was only going like 20 miles an hour.
Over the speed limit? Is that what it was? Because they probably wouldn't pulled him over. He was, that's just my opinion, but,
Yeah, she's
I'm just saying.
Yeah. Well, and
it's a little bit over. A little bit.
Well, I'll allow Truth Nation and those who have seen it to give us their thoughts and opinions. But when there's the slowed down version that they're showing on media, right?
Okay.
And then there's the real time speed version. And what I saw as the officer was hanging on
for
dear life.
Well, here's the thing. I mean, you weren't there, and clearly she was inside the vehicle. So, I mean, don't believe your lying eyes, Homer.
Right. Right. Bruh. Listen, and trust and believe when we...
I'm going to need you to stop.
Yeah. So trust and believe. Condolences to the suspect who ended up
that's serious.
Dying from his injuries from the officer having to use deadly force. So that is not, where we're at. So we don't want anybody to feel like, we're being insensitive.
No.
We're just saying that we're going to give people a chance to describe what they saw once that clip that we play from TMJ4.
Yeah.
When we come back, we'll play that clip.
This tells you, if you are not listening on YouTube, maybe you want to look us up on YouTube so you can check this out.
Right.
Where can they do that at, Homer?
They can go to 1017 The Truth, and you'll be able to find us on YouTube. You'll be able to find us on Facebook Live. You'll be able to find us on X. And you'll be able to watch that video clip. Some of you, I'm sure, have seen the video clip because it's been news. You know what I'm saying? Outside of some of the other news that has been going on, there was another situation where a law enforcement officer had to shoot at a 17-year-old.
Right.
He didn't strike. He didn't hit the 17-year-old, but he did discharge his firearm. So, it's a lot of different things that are going on. But this one, again, happened where the officer was saying, stop.
Right.
You could hear him yelling commands on different videos that he was like, stop.
Right.
And he didn't. And his wife, if that's who she is, said that he didn't want to go black to prison. So
I have an opinion about that.
Yeah, so we'll get into all of that. You know what I mean? We'll get into all of that when we take care of these bills. So that way we'll be able to show you the clip.
Yes.
You'll be able to judge it for yourself if you're watching us on YouTube. Like and subscribe while you're there.
Yeah.
Like and follow if it's on Facebook.
Yeah.
And on X. So you'll be able to give us your thoughts and opinions. And we definitely want to hear from you, Troop Nation, at 833-212-1017. We got to take care of these bills, and we'll be black.
Join me every Friday at 11 a.m. for the Milwaukee Experience with Sherwin Hughes, presented by Visit Milwaukee. We're a city that knows how to celebrate, where the calendar is packed with festivals, the plates are piled high with flavor, and a lakefront sunrise sets the stage. Here in Milwaukee, every street leads to something worth savoring, a place that welcomes you with open arms and where joy is shared in bites, beats, and cheers. The Milwaukee Experience every Friday at 11 a.m. exclusively on The Truth with Sherwin Hughes, presented by Visit Milwaukee.
Life's better with Drive My Way from American Family Insurance, because we know it's more than just a car. It's your escape pod, your adventure mobile, your memory maker. And we help protect the dreams that drive you. Personalize what you pay for auto insurance and you could save between 10 and 35%. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on the way you purchase insurance and by state. Unsafe driving behaviors may increase your rate. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Walk in for a suit, walk out with two. It's buy one, get one half off throughout March at Nick Avani's. Suits, blazers, hats, jeans, and more. Everything you need from a hands-on team that styles you from head to toe. Find a suit, add shoes for half the price. Land a perfect two-piece set, now add a vest for 50% less. Prom, weddings, galas, whatever's on your calendar, now's the time to stop in to Nick Avani's. Second floor at Mayfair Mall across from AMC. Buy one, get one half off throughout March at Nick Avani's. Some exclusions may apply. See store for details.
Hi, this is Sherwin Hughes from 1017 The Truth, and I want to talk to you about something bigger than just buying a house. I'm talking about building a legacy. Owning a home isn't just about four walls and a roof. It's about giving your kids a place where memories are made, where birthdays are celebrated, and where they always belong. It's about planting roots, knowing your neighbors, waving from the porch, and being a part of a community that feels like family. If you've been renting and wondering if home ownership is even possible, Axe Housing is here to work with you. An Axe Housing coach will help you create a plan, a budget, and move step by step toward owning a place you can truly call your own. They've already helped over 4,000 families become homeowners, and many are paying less than they were paying for rent. Don't let where you are today stop your family's tomorrow. Start your journey at axehousing.org. That is ACTShousing.org. Your legacy begins at home.
This is Truth in the Morning on 1017 The Truth.
Great morning, Truth Nation. Welcome back to Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 1017 The Truth FM. I am the legendary Home Blow along with my girl,
Bailey Coleman. I was almost dang for a second there.
Okay.
Almost didn't have my mic cut on, Homer, but you know how that goes.
Get well
Good
soon
morning,
to our
Dave.
brother Dave.
Really?
All right. Whew. To everybody on our YouTube page, again, great morning. Arian Kawanda, great morning, love you, appreciate you. Willie Jones, great morning, love you, appreciate you. Dr. Clarissa Lawrence, great morning, love you, appreciate you. Venus Jones, great morning, love you, appreciate you. Sincere Ronnie Ray Real, great morning, love you, appreciate you. And Lori Patterson, great morning, love you, appreciate you. And I know coming soon will be Sis Star, Marina Star Marie, so early, great morning, love you, appreciate you. We're going to dive into this situation first. And this is a situation that happened here in Milwaukee. And the title says, Family Reacts After Milwaukee Officer Shoots and Kills a Man While Clinging to a Moving Truck. And that truck was a tow truck. And so the man that was killed is 35-year-old Jonathan Otto. And so there's the viewpoints from the mother as well as the woman that was inside of the tow truck, who from social media, she says that she's his wife. So again, I don't have any full clarification on that. Okay. But that is what she was saying on a Facebook Live that she was doing. And she was talking about the man, her husband, was only doing 20 miles an hour. Oh, and
right.
No, she was saying he was only driving 20 miles an hour. And so the officer should have just got off the truck.
Just jump off a moving vehicle?
Yeah. And then she said he did stop a couple of times. And at that time, the officer should have just jumped off and found him at a later time. But we're going to check out.
Okay, long as we clear.
Right. So we have a clip from TMJ4, And we're going to show you that clip with the help of OG Andrew. Is he OG Andrew right now?
He's always OG Andrew.
Well, you said whenever
I gave him the name, so I have the right to say OG or Andrew or whatever I want to say.
Okay, so we should always say it, but you have the right to reserve. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay, got you. It's confusing to me, but I got you. But OG Andrew is going to play this clip from today's TMJ4. And it's going to show the truck in slow motion.
Okay.
And then it's going to show it in what appears to be real time during this story.
I'm here for it.
So, Truth Nation, let's take a look and listen.
The Rios family caught in the middle of a police chase on their way to McDonald's Thursday morning. Their dash camera capturing the moment a Milwaukee police officer hung on to a tow truck window.
He was screaming at the driver to stop.
Ana Rios watched as she says the driver sped through the south side near 15th and Grand.
His life was in danger, the cop, and just for doing his job.
As that cop clung to the window, Milwaukee police say that officer eventually shot the 35-year-old man, who family identified as Jonathan Otto, after several commands to stop.
One choice, a wrong choice. One bad choice took his life.
Milwaukee police tell us this all started when officers were checking on Otto, who was wanted for a parole violation. They say he was asked to exit his truck and refused. Then he took off driving.
You just don't come out here to see a cop hanging on somebody's window.
Luis Pizarro was in the area, picking up a friend for work when the chaos started.
I happened to see a tow truck. He blew the stop sign. And when I noticed, there was a cop hanging on this person's window.
On the tow truck?
Yes. It blew about 50 miles per hour.
MPD says a second officer followed as Otto sped through the neighborhood.
If I would have come a little faster, I would not be right here in front of you talking. It would have been him and me.
Police tell us Otto wasn't the only person in the tow truck. There was a passenger as well that was not injured. However, that passenger was transported to the hospital just to be checked out. As far as the officer goes who was involved in this, that officer has over 2 decades of service. Now, that officer will be placed on administrative duty, which is standard when they're involved in these types of incidents. For now, live in Milwaukee, Megan Lee, TMJ4 News.
So, a witness said 50 miles per hour. There was other language used, blew through a stop sign. I don't think if you're doing just 20 miles per hour that you would say blew through. I know it takes a lot to make me say, oh, they blew through that red light. They blew through a stop sign. If you're doing 20 miles per hour, I would think that it's like, and he wasn't going fast, but he ran the stop sign. I'm used to saying they ran a stop sign, but when you say blew through, and then from his viewpoint, he said over 50 miles per hour. When you seen the real-time video footage, that didn't appear to be no 20 miles per hour to me.
No, that was like, whew.
Right. And you're hearing the commands to stop, pull over, and you don't. Yeah. I don't. Mm-mm.
What you think? What are you saying?
Well, this was another situation that if you would have followed the commands of law enforcement and pulled over or not flee in the first place.
How about that?
Then this would be a different conversation this morning.
Yeah.
And again, I would also take with, 21 years of experience for the law enforcement officer that, he knows, he knows what he's doing. You know what I mean?
Just a little bit. He's pretty good.
So
20 years. That's a long time to be a cop.
Yeah.
So they know what they're doing.
Right. And so, to the immediate family, again, I get it. The emotions are there. But this was a situation that didn't have to happen if you obeyed the commands from the law enforcement officer.
And they were saying he was saying something about he didn't want to go back to prison or whatever. Okay,
Right.
so then don't put yourself in a situation
to go back to prison.
Go back to prison, right?
And he had obviously put himself in a situation before that because they were looking for him on a parole violation.
There you go. That part.
So
I mean,
and I don't know if he's Dominican, if he's
my only question to the police officers, right?
Mm-hmm.
My only question, and you may be able to answer this. And I know when you're in a situation like that, it's chaotic, it's whatever. But sometimes can't they just shoot him in the leg or something instead of
he was hanging
I know
on the window.
He actually
he was able to pull his revolver.
I'm just saying.
And stop the threat, which still injured him.
Can we shoot a foot or
no, not
he's Tom Cruise.
Well, I'm just
right now. You know, they're
I'm just asking.
They're trained to stop the threat, the imminent danger.
I'm just asking out of curiosity because sometimes
they're not trying to just wound you.
Yeah, I know. But sometimes if you just wound the person, won't they just stop?
Okay, I'm going to show you a video when we go to a break.
I know I'm not the only person that has thought this in their mind. Can you not? Can you not kill
body
him?
mass.
I understand what you trying to do. You're trying to get him to stop and everything.
Have you seen some people who've been I'm going to show you this video.
Can we get a tase? That's what I think that's what
I'm going to put this.
Right?
Yeah.
See,
what no tasing? What no tasing?
I want to say this for sure.
That was not a tasing moment.
They probably would have ran into a phone pole or something if you would have tased him.
Yeah.
And then the other person would have actually been injured. Yeah. So and maybe other people could have ran into another car, which they could have ran into a car anyway. It was a whole dangerous situation. So I get that. But I'm just saying, just out of curiosity, sometimes can't they do that and not kill the person?
Yeah.
But
bless your heart.
I'm just saying.
Bless your heart.
Yeah.
And this is why, it's not for everybody. You know what I mean?
That's right.
It's not for everybody to be able to be in law enforcement and understand the oath and the job that they have.
That's true. I promise you, I got friends that are either married to cops or are cops. But that's one of those things I always wanted to ask but never did.
Yeah, and I guess with the sensitive nature, see, we can ask questions like that to the chief. And I know a lot of law
and they probably laugh at us because I know there's some people it's like, Bailey's nuts. I know. Listen, I'm just trying to say, I know that there are other people in Truth Nation that are just like me. They want to know, can't they just shoot the hand or shoot the arm or something?
Right.
And get him. But then I understand some people, that ain't going to stop them.
Right. And
that ain't going to stop.
Yeah.
Do you think that this guy, if he would have got shot in the arm, would have stopped? Because he said he wasn't going back to prison, right?
Right. And so therein lies the situation, in my opinion. We got to get ready to take care of some bills. The True Talk text lines are open, 833-212-1017, 833.
And if y'all agree with me, or did you ever have that thought? Make sure you hit us up too. Andrew!
833-212-1017. We'd like to hear your truth on this situation. Do you think that if you were one of the ones having to decide whether this was a justifiable shooting or not?
I didn't say it wasn't justifiable.
Okay, no, and I'm going to the other part, and that's why I want them to call in. Let us know if you feel that maybe he could have shot him in the foot or
the leg.
Yeah.
The hand. The arm.
It's a different Friday morning. I want to say that. We got to take care of some bills, and we'll be black.
Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all. It's not just a slogan, but the way of life at Gruber Law Offices. If you've been injured, call our team today. We've represented tens of thousands of injured Wisconsinites for more than 30 years. Trust Wisconsin's own Gruber Law Offices, proud partner of your Milwaukee Bucks. One call, that's all.
The Humane Animal Welfare Society, HAWS, believes in keeping pets healthy and families together. No one should have to choose between rent and veterinary care. The Wellness Clinic at Hawes Animal Shelter in Waukesha offers important basics of dog and cat care to our community. Pet owners can schedule general exams, sick visits, receive vaccinations, even get preventatives and nail trims. Appointments are available weekdays and can be scheduled by calling 262-542-8852. Contact Hawes of Waukesha today for your pet's care.
Thank you, Milwaukee. Because of you, the second annual Truth Community Awards was an unforgettable celebration of the leaders, changemakers, and heroes who make our city shine. A special thank you to our incredible partners, Milwaukee College Prep, the Milwaukee Bucks Foundation, Gruber Law Offices, Steinhoffels, Cousins Subs, and 3rd Street Market Hall. And thank you to our presenting sponsor, Potawatomi Casino Hotel. Together, we're celebrating community, culture, and impact. We'll see you next year at the Truth Community Awards.
Teachers are dynamic leaders, shaping a new generation. They bring a variety of perspectives from diverse backgrounds, innovating how they teach to prepare students for our fast-changing world. Achieving this takes skill and expertise. They're tireless explorers, creatively discovering a universe of solutions, telling stories, experimenting, inspiring, mentoring, connecting cultures, and connecting with each other, leading by example. Experience the unique joy of helping students thrive. Teaching is a journey that shapes lives. Are you ready to begin? Explore teaching at teach.org, a campaign supported by the U.S. Department of Education, Teach.org, and 1 million teachers of color.
Westbound 94 slowing down out of the Stadium interchange all the way past Hawley Road. The eastbound side is backing up coming out of the Stadium interchange towards about 35th Street. The rest of the system, not really slow, but we've got building volume across the area, and we've got that wind to contend with. So if you've got a high-profile vehicle, please be careful. And checking the TMJ4 Storm King forecast, a high wind warning until 4 p.m. today for all of southeast Wisconsin. Then a winter storm watch goes into effect from Saturday afternoon through Monday morning for all of southeast Wisconsin. For today, though, very windy, chance for rain and snow, mostly cloudy, a high of 41. Tonight, increasing clouds, blustery with a low of 28. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 101.7 The Truth.
This is Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth.
True Nation, welcome Black. I am the legendary Homer Blow, along with my girl
Bailey Coleman,
and of course OG Andrew. Great morning. How you doing and feeling, bro?
I'm doing great, Homer.
Okay, so first let me read what Ari and Kawanda said.
We gotta tell what we've been talking about, because you know your cousin and them just tuning in.
Okay, so we're talking about this shooting that took place by a law enforcement officer, an MPD officer, who was holding on for dear life while he was trying to apprehend a suspect, all right, who had a parole violation.
Yes.
And the guy was driving a tow truck, but originally, obviously, he was stopped,
right,
but then he fled.
Right.
So that's when the officer ended up jumping onto the side steering wheel of the tow truck.
There was like a thing on the side.
Yeah, absolutely.
Then
so
he would have been, his legs would have been dragged.
Right, absolutely. So because of that step that's on trucks usually, he was standing on that, and as the vehicle, the tow truck, continued to flee, the woman inside said that the man was only going 20 miles per hour, but from our eyes, which my eyes were not lying to me, that was well over 20 miles an hour that he was going.
Yeah.
So in that situation, the law enforcement officer of MPD done what they are trained to do and was giving commands: stop, pull over, stop, pull over. And of course, because he was blowing stop signs from other witnesses, they saw the reckless driving. Even the woman that was speaking was like, through the neighborhood. He was just, speeding through the neighborhood. So everybody saw it, I guess, except the woman that was riding with him.
Of course.
That, that he was, in the wrong.
Yeah.
And he should have just stopped and pulled over, but he didn't.
Okay.
So with that being the case, the law officer, the MPD officer with over 21 years of experience ended up, this is now a dangerous situation.
Yes.
And he ended up being able to pull his revolver and he stopped the imminent threat.
Okay.
And so yeah.
The driver's deceased.
Yes. So, and he died.
So my question was, what was my question, Homer?
You were saying, like, could he have shot him in the foot or in the leg
or in the hand,
the arm or something?
I mean,
and that's just not how it works.
This is just a question that I know other people have as to, when cops are in these situations.
I think only you have that question. No. and to prove that. And to prove that,
Andrew. No, wait, Andrew.
Because we're going to hear from him. I just want you to hear Arian Kawanda's comment.
All right.
Arian Kawanda said, no, Bailey, no one is in agreement with you on this one either. I'm just Get Seattle living out your system. You've been in Milwaukee too long to think like this still.
Oh, my gosh. What is that saying about Seattle living? Just because everybody's a tree hugger out there doesn't mean that you can't have the question, can they do something else besides, kill people with this, scenario? Right. And then you go show me, y'all, off air, Homer showed me footage of a police officer tasing someone.
And it was not from here, but, And how many times... what commands was he giving him? What commands was he giving the suspect?
The same as the other police officer.
Like, stop! I'm gonna have to tase you. He didn't want to tase him.
I might tase you again, bro.
So how many times did he tase him? About 5 times.
About 5 times.
Because he got up.
Right.
So then he was still a threat.
Yeah, even though he was running in the opposite direction.
Right.
Yes.
You get what I'm
saying? He
saying?
was running away from him.
Right. And he was giving him commands. Stop.
Yep.
Put your hands behind your back.
Yeah.
And he chose not to.
He definitely chose not to. Pants falling all off of him.
Yeah. So, OG Andrew, you've seen this video footage. What is your thought? And as it relates to Bailey's thoughts on it, that, he should have just maybe shot him in the foot.
I want to react to Bailey.
Go ahead.
So if we're talking about the most unlikely situation.
Yes, OG Andrew.
You're talking about, shoot him in the foot. Why didn't he just climb through the window and wrestle the steering wheel away? Why didn't he Tom Cruise it, Jack Reacher it, Bourne it? What are we thinking?
Why didn't he?
This is crazy.
Really?
That's
clearly she's being an agitator right now.
She said, why didn't he get shot in the foot? I was like, he's getting dragged 60 miles per hour down the road.
So, and let's say this, Bailey. Say had he got shot in the foot, and that was the foot that was on the gas accelerator.
I'm just saying,
now
you
what?
shot him in the arm.
But now what?
What about the hand?
I'm saying, but you said foot too. So had he shot him in the foot, and his foot now becomes dead weight or something, or pinned to where it's pressed down for acceleration.
Well,
now what would have happened?
Well, you could say since they didn't say
everybody could have passed away.
Well, but everybody could have passed away in this situation too, because clearly he's deceased.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't know whether he died while he was still driving, or if he somehow managed to pull over.
Yeah, well, it was a headshot.
It was a headshot?
Mm-hmm.
We'll see. I mean, that's probably worse than anything, right? Because if it's a headshot, how he gonna press the brake?
I think that the officer, again, being a trained officer, this is just my opinion. It's my opinion. But Truth Nation, we want to hear from you.
833-212-1017.
What's your truth on this situation? And even on the YouTube, we can do a poll before we get to our 8 o'clock hour and do what the business is.
Okay.
Do you think if you saw the officer involved shooting of the driver of a tow truck, do you think it was justified?
I'm not saying that
not?
it wasn't justified.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that. I'm just curious as to
or should
what decision or how
or
they
should he
figure out
use
what they should
non-lethal?
use, or
Non-lethal.
Right. Should it be non-lethal? Should it be, what's their scenario?
You know, if the law enforcement officer is your father, is your husband, or is your man, which one would you have thought he should have done? Shoot him in the foot, try to shoot him in the foot.
I would have asked him the same question.
Yeah, but you really, so.
I'd have been like, so what made you decide to,
Time out.
So hold on.
Yeah, thank you, OG Andrew.
So you're saying that this video is circulating online. Your husband walks to the door and you go, honey, how was your day at work? And he shows you this video. And your first thought is, why didn't you shoot him in the foot?
I'm like, that would not necessarily be my first thought. But at some point, I would say, how did you decide that you were going to shoot him however or wherever you shot him?
Mm-hmm.
I would say, go out to the car. Let's go 60 miles per hour. Put your head out the window, and then you tell me what your thoughts are.
I'm just out of curiosity.
And Melody Madden on YouTube said, justified. The bride in the tow truck with him is lucky she didn't get hit. That would have been also justified.
Yeah, that's true.
Arian Kawandas.
Like I said, I never said that the question was whether it was justified or not.
Mm-hmm. So
my question is, what made you decide to take that tactic instead of
Did you see where he was?
I saw where he was. I'm just asking. And when I first brought this out, it was actually
stop imminent danger.
It could be any situation. It could be any situation like that. What makes you decide to do this?
Look at you. Oh, you ain't looking at the YouTube screen, but look.
That's
I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you mine.
Okay, but I'm asking whether it's that situation or another, and that's what I said from the beginning. Mm-hmm. What makes you decide to? That's
not part of the training like that. You get what I'm saying? Like again, like if anybody has justified. Well, you get what I'm saying? Like you have to follow the commands of law enforcement, whether you like law enforcement or not, because now you're putting yourself. I wish we could have a law enforcement officer that could just call in and just talk about that, not necessarily this case, because it's an ongoing investigation.
They would be able to say, okay, when this happened, that's when I said, oh, this is what's about to happen.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
That's what I want to know. I don't believe from all the decades and years of knowing different law enforcement officers that they are taught to, just shoot them in the leg. You get what I'm saying? Like,
I'm just, maybe they have been. Maybe it's like when it's
our poll is up too.
When it's this type of threat. Mm-hmm. This is what you do. When it's that type of threat, this is what you do. Yeah. When we get to this point,
your life is
that's
in danger.
when it's all over.
Right, and the police got to be hanging out of cars, right? Like,
this is asking for a legit.
In my opinion, because of the fact that whatever the parole violation was, and that law enforcement, MPD law enforcement officer, trying to, stop an imminent threat, at which time the driver of the tow truck, who is now deceased, was using the tow truck as a weapon.
Okay. So the officer could say,
listen, okay.
This was an imminent threat. This type of situation was an imminent threat. So
it absolutely was.
But I'm just saying to you, I'm asking, you know what? Call Dr. Ken.
Yeah.
I want to hear what he has to say. He's a former police officer.
Absolutely. And
when I'm in this type of situation, all bets are off. When I'm in this type of situation, that's what I'm asking.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not being unreasonable.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
I'm just asking, at what point
this is
okay, that's
this is not
out.
Let's play cops and robbers, and you get to just pew pew. Pew pew.
I'm asking. It's a simple question.
On our YouTube page, the poll: do you think the police should have used non-lethal force against the tow truck driver And so we'll be black. And Truth Nation, give us your call, 833-212-1017 to our Truth Talk text line.
Too.
So we'll come black. We'll talk about it before we have to get into what the business is at 8 a.m. We'll be black.
Join me every Friday at 11 a.m. for the Milwaukee Experience with Sherwin Hughes, presented by Visit Milwaukee. We're a city that knows how to celebrate, where the calendar is packed with festivals, the plates are piled high with flavor, and a lakefront sunrise sets the stage. Here in Milwaukee, every street leads to something worth savoring, a place that welcomes you with open arms and where joy is shared in bites, beats, and cheers. The Milwaukee Experience every Friday at 11 a.m. exclusively on The Truth with Sherwin Hughes, presented by Visit Milwaukee.
As the White House threatens to take over state elections, restrict abortion nationwide, and take away our health care, the Wisconsin Supreme Court is the last line of defense for our rights. That's why the Supreme Court election on April 7th is so critical. The ACLU does not endorse or oppose candidates, but wants you to make an informed decision. When it comes to abortion rights, Maria Lazar supported overturning Roe v. Wade and is endorsed by groups that want to ban abortion. Chris Taylor voted against abortion bans and defended abortion rights while working with Planned Parenthood. And on the issue of voting rights in Wisconsin, Maria Lazar defended efforts to rig elections for one political party through extreme gerrymandering of congressional and legislative districts. Chris Taylor opposes rigging the system with extreme partisan gerrymandering. On April 7th, stand up for our rights. Paid for by American Civil Liberties Union, Incorporated.
Every child deserves a school that sees their brilliance. At Milwaukee College Prep, they believe in high expectations, strong character, and academic excellence starting as early as age of 3. MCP scholars continue to outperform their peers across Milwaukee. And the best part about it all, Milwaukee College Prep is tuition free. If you're looking for a school that partners with you, challenges your child, and prepares them for college and beyond, Milwaukee College Prep is the place. Visit MilwaukeeCollegePrep.com to learn more. That's MilwaukeeCollegePrep.com.
Life's better with American Family Insurance because we know you love working weekends. If it means working on your dream home, both inside and out. And we're here to help protect those dreams so you can enjoy peace of mind. Save up to 40% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on the way you purchase insurance and by state. Some exclusions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer, providing equal employment, development, and advancement opportunities to all teammates and applicants. To learn more about careers with us, please send an email to talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com. That's talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com.
This is Truth in the Morning on 1017 The Truth.
Welcome, Black Truth Nation. I'm the legendary Home Blow, along with my girl,
the agitator. Y'all done lost your mind up in here.
Listen. Okay, so we are blessed. You know, we're talking about law enforcement and what should be used, what should not be used,
Right.
and is there a non-lethal method, or are officers taught to shoot the foot or the arm to just wound them?
And I'm a tree hugger from Seattle. There are clearly lethal methods, but again, when we talk to this
non-deadly force is what you're talking about.
When we talk to this police officer, the question is, let's be particular about it, because
Retired
this is what I
law
ask.
enforcement officer.
This is what I asked. At what point do you decide what method you're going to use?
But you're also talking about where, if you are going to shoot, should you shoot in the foot? Let me say this before we go.
It could be that it's a stun gun.
Yeah, let me. No, but you're saying like shoot when we talked about actual. So let me just say this, and this is something that I know Truth Nation knows. There are people who have been shot in the foot and died because they hit a main artery.
Right.
They've been shot in the hand. They've been shot in the leg. And they died from those gunshot wounds because it may hit a major artery.
Right.
So if it had been a foot shot and he still would have passed away, like, you get what I'm saying? But does it stop? You need to stop. But we're going to find out.
Is it less lethal? But the question is, and hopefully he's listening.
Yeah, he is.
At what point do you say, okay, it's going to be this, it's going to be that, whatever? Because they have to make it in a split second.
Absolutely. Minute. All right. We got Andre, retired law enforcement. Great morning, Andre. Love you. Appreciate you.
Hey, Andre.
You hear the conversation and the questions. What's your truth, bruh?
Well, basically, for law enforcement, when it comes to using deadly force, it is the same criteria for everyone, literally everyone. But everyone thinks it's their police. Basically, if you feel your life or the life of someone else is in danger, you are authorized to use deadly force.
Okay.
That's period. And then when you use deadly force, police officers are usually trained to shoot center mass.
Yes,
Why?
sir.
Because that's
okay.
Yes.
That wasn't a
It's
term
most
you
likely
used,
to hit
Homer.
that part.
Okay. Very good.
Now, what you were talking about before,
I didn't hear
is
you.
called the use of force continuum. So if you're in a situation, your first part of the use of force continuum is your presence. By being there, you're giving commands, the person's supposed to comply. If the person doesn't comply, then you go hands-on. So you start to escalate. You put hands-on. Person still doesn't comply, you have pepper spray, your OC spray. If person still doesn't comply, you have your taser or your baton. And if after that, it's like, now it depends on what happens. But that's what it is. You have a use of force continuum, but if in an instance your life is in danger or the life of someone else is in danger, you're authorized to use deadly force.
Okay. There we go.
All right.
Thank you, Andre.
Yeah, thank you very much.
No problem.
Retired law enforcement.
Hold on. Andre, his voice was like, this guy on the car, he could have had a squeaky voice. I don't know. But anyway, it's like, if Andre said comply, I'd be like, all right, I got my hands up. What do I need to do?
Listen, sincere Ronnie Ray Real said, this is not Seawalkie, Bailey. This is not Seawalkie. So Seattle Seawalkie.
Okay. SEA. Walkie, Seawalkie. Okay, good.
Okay, and another, retired law enforcement officer said, can you mention officer-induced jeopardy? This act causes the officer to place themselves in a life-threatening situation to support the use of deadly force. So it's called officer-induced jeopardy.
Okay.
And this act causes the officer to place themselves in a life-threatening situation to support the use of deadly force.
Very good.
And we saw all that happen.
We did.
And again, like I say, I did mention, you didn't hear, I think you were in your Seattle state of mind.
Oh my
but I did say center mass. I mean, like, they're not trained to be like, and just wound them. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but this all, speaking with Andre and then the other person that, the other gentleman that you talked about, made it more clear.
Yeah, and especially with Andre's voice for you.
Andre got pipes. Okay, so look, he
What
does.
do you mean by that? Right.
Oh,
Right.
Anyway, y'all. Anyway.
Go ahead. I know you're confused right now a little bit.
No, I'm not. Thank you very much.
Okay.
It explains a lot more what's going through their mind.
Mm-hmm.
The continuum and all those things explains more about their training. And that's what I was wondering, because your training can click right in, right? And I'm sure it does for these officers, but it explains more about the training. It's not just shoot. You know what I mean? It's not just, there are thought patterns and there are things that go, this happened, so this is going to happen, this is going to happen, I need to do this, I need to do that. We all have training of different sorts, whether it's a fire drill training, and you work at a big place and, all the things. I mean, even here we have training to do different things. So, when certain things happen, things click in. But my question was, what happens? What is the training? What is it? And so he explained that.
Right, absolutely. Because me and OG Andrew and RN Kawanda and Sincere Ronnie Ray Real and all of the others and Melody Madden, we weren't enough.
No, you weren't, because you didn't explain it the way he did.
I got you.
You were not.
I got you.
I just got to get more bass in my voice, Homer.
Right. Absolutely. Absolutely. And then we'll get her attention.
No, well, y'all don't really have a lot of bass, not like our friend that called in. But anyway.
Retired law enforcement officer. Okay, so that's what we got to do. So, yeah, see, even nurse RN Kawanda said, caller, you can break it down step by step. And Shay Foo going to still have that question.
No, that's
because
not true.
Homer said, huh?
That's not true. And I know I'm not the only person, even though all y'all chiming in or whatever, I know I'm not the only person that's had that question. What is it, what are the procedures? What's the steps? What in your mind says you got to do this now at this point instead of, and he did say that there were other methods, and he did point out those other methods that we didn't talk about.
But this wasn't what we saw happen here. You get what I'm saying? And so you said he should have shot him in the foot.
I said this situation or any other situation. The question was, are there other methods? What else could he have done? What made him decide at that point to do that? Because
I told you earlier, I was saying to you that deadly force, the man created a situation where deadly force was the choice.
I wanted to hear from a law officer what exactly goes through their mind and what, and he did explain the continuum and all that kind of stuff, which was not what you said.
Yeah. Listen.
Which was not what you said. We're agreeing to disagree at this
absolutely.
Point, that wasn't what you said.
Well, the thing that I was explaining was the fact that when they are making these decisions, that part is where I was going. Now, again, we both, and I encourage law enforcement to be able to call in and give us their real life situation of what they go through. But just knowing and being a part of the engineer of law enforcement shows and answering all of those kind of questions that people would have when they would call in or whatnot, and asking law enforcement those kind of questions of like, when is deadly force used and all of that. So I was just commenting from that standpoint, not of being an actual law enforcement officer, which I'm not. So that's where I was coming from. So even if it sounded in that particular manner that you took it in, it was really just saying from all of the years of hearing law enforcement talk about when a person creates a deadly force situation, that's kind of like where I was coming from. So I was like, yeah, that was not a situation where they could have tried to use other non-lethal methods or bean bags and stuff like that. Fair. And of course, what is the poll saying? Because I know OG Andrew that will be coming up to what the business is when we go to this break. So at the top 8 o'clock, we won't be able to go into it because some people will be late for work. What was the poll saying? Read the poll question and what were the results?
Do you think police should have used non-lethal force against a tow truck driver? 65% say no.
All right. I didn't say it wasn't legit.
Okay.
You just said that if it was 3 stop signs, maybe use a taser.
Forget you, Andrew.
Hey, RN Kawanda said, give her another cup of coffee on me quickly. So yeah, we're about to take care of some bills.
Whatever.
But you know what time it is. Coming up at the top of 8 a.m. Central Standard Time is What the Business Is.
Yes.
Sponsored and powered by We Energies, delivering the energy that powers local businesses. So if you have a black-owned business or a black-owned business that you love and you support, or you have an event coming up, you get to shout that out on What the Business Is at 833-212
1017. Start calling now, 833-212-1017. We got to take care of some bills, and we'll be black.
Thank you, Milwaukee. Because of you, the second annual Truth Community Awards was an unforgettable celebration of the leaders, changemakers, and heroes who make our city shine. A special thank you to our incredible partners, Milwaukee College Prep, the Milwaukee Bucks Foundation, Gruber Law Offices, Steinhoffels, Cousins Subs, and 3rd Street Market Hall. And thank you to our presenting sponsor, Potawatomi Casino Hotel. Together, we're celebrating community, culture, and impact. We'll see you next year at the Truth Community Awards. Truth Nation is the best fan base in the country.
This is my first time calling in, but I listen to you all the time, and I appreciate you and Elizabeth Brown and everything you stand for and everything that you do. So I want to say thank you so much for being you.
We want you to tap into the talk and text line every show, every day at 833-212-1017.
Hey, man, this station is on fire the last couple days.
Milwaukee Black Talk, 1017 The Truth.
Day 1, diagnosis day. The hardest day. The day you hear,
I'm sorry, this is a type of blood cancer.
But day 1 is just one day. At the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society, we are here to help you move past day 1.
On day 45, I discovered an online community who shared great tips for in-treatment care.
I missed a lot of school during treatment, and LLS helped me keep up.
We are here for you. We exist for everyone fighting leukemia, lymphoma, myeloma, and other types of blood cancer.
On day 185, LLS helped me file my insurance claims properly.
Day 5,840 and counting, and I'm still in remission.
To learn more and get help on day 1, day 2, day 983, or any day, please visit LLS.org or call 1-800-955-4572. That's LLS.org, 1-800-955-4572.
Dad's gonna be far side, good.
What should I do with my dress?
Do little wiggles.
The slate's coming in.
What does it feel like when you're down or having a bad day?
It feels sad, like you just don't want to do anything.
All my little emotions in my head is just running crazy. I don't know what to do.
As a teacher or coach, do you ever feel overwhelmed supporting kids' mental health?
I had never experienced players being so down that they can't even participate.
You're just in tears in the huddle. I didn't know what to do.
Teachers need tons of help.
Kids Mental Health Foundation offers educational materials to help guide conversations with our students.
It's so important that we are constantly educating ourselves.
It's the same as the CPR class to me. We're trying to save a life here.
The Kids Mental Health Foundation has free tools and information developed by experts because kids' mental health starts with all of us. Scan the QR code or check out kidsmentalhealthfoundation.org to get started.
Listen to the man who tells you exactly how he sees it. The Truth in the Afternoon with Dr. Ken Harris every weekday from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. on 101.7 FM, 1510 AM WGKB Waukesha and W269DL Milwaukee, a locally owned Good Karma brand station.
What the business is. Yeah. We all here for our men and our women and our kids. Everybody, what the business is.
Yeah.
You got the business? Let me know what it is.
Come on.
Hey.
What the business is.
You got to tell us what the business is. Come on. What the business is, yeah.
833-212-1017.
Yes.
It is that time for What the Business Is, sponsored and powered by We Energies, delivering the energy that powers local businesses. If you are supposed to be at work at 8 a.m., you are late.
Yeah, you late now.
You're late.
It's 8:01.
But if you are on our Truth Talk text lines at 833-212-1017,
you good. You right
good.
on time.
Because you're ready for what the business is on the Truth 101.7 FM during Truth in the Morning every Friday, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. So with that being said, light the lines up. Light the lines up. And we're going to go to Tiffany with more affordable credit. What the business is. Can you tell us what the business is?
Good morning. Yes, I am Tiffany with More Affordable Credit. We are a credit restoration and financial literacy company where we empower you to have the best available credit profile to save you money. If you are struggling with credit, looking to become a first-time home buyer, looking to purchase a vehicle with good interest rates, give us a call at 399-1114 or contact us at www.moreaffordablecredit.com.
All right. Thank you very much, Tiffany. We're going to Nicole. Pretty girls are educated. Great morning. Love you. Appreciate you. What the business is? Can you tell us what the business is?
Hello, family. Good morning. I am Nicole Goins. I am the founder and executive director of Pretty Girls Are Educated, a nonprofit mentorship program for girls ages 6 to 18 right here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. We are international, though, as well, in Jamaica and Abuja, Nigeria. We are approaching, just in 1 month, our Girl, You Are Worth Something. Inaugural. Let me back that up. Inaugural Girl, You Are Worth Something Gala, which is a fundraising effort to help support our mission and our girls. That event is on April 18th, 2026 at the Denizen MKE. This will be an amazing night. It starts at 6 p.m. We have the fabulous Shannon Simmons as our MC. We have someone special on the ones and twos. Again, a night for our girls to promote leadership, to break generational curses, all of that good stuff. I also want to state that we are still in need of sponsorship. As of today, we have invited girls from North Division High School. We learned that we have 2 girls there who will be attending HBCUs this fall, so we are offering a scholarship for these young ladies to further their educational careers as well. Tickets are available on our website at prettygirlsareeducated.org. Again, tickets and sponsorship opportunities. We would love the support of the community. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you very much. We are now going to author Sherelle V. Great morning. What the business is? Can you tell us what the business is?
Good morning. I'm author Sherelle V., founder of Coloring for the Soul. I am inviting listeners to an event I am hosting called Welcome to Spring at Calm Wellness Services on April 18th. It will be from 12 to 4 p.m. You can expect local vendors, artists, crafters, even food. More information can be found on my website at www.coloringforthesoul.com, or also you can text or call 414-301-3362. And we're also looking for vendors, so if you would like more information on how to become a vendor, you can find the information on my website as well. Thank you.
All right. Absolutely.
I love
Thank
to
you
see
very
people
much.
teaming up, too.
Right.
Black businesses teaming up.
That part. Sheila, great morning. Love you. Appreciate you. What the business is? Can you tell us what the business is?
Absolutely. Good morning and happy Friday, Homer and Bailey.
Happy Friday.
I'm calling. Thank you. I'm calling to let people know that She Bops Entertainment is presenting the Rise, Release Me Sneak Peek fundraiser at Thrive on King. That's going to be at Thrive on King, May 22nd, from 3 to 6 o'clock. It's going to be a free event. I'm going to have a sneak peek of my play and also the fundraiser, and I'm going to have performances. And I would like for the community to come out. And I'm also still scouting for more local actors. Even if you don't know how to act, just get a hold of me. You can either call me at 1-888-523-4765. Again, that's 1-888-523-4765. Or reach out to me on my website at shebopsentertainment.org. Thank you.
Thank you. We're going to, let's see, Farina Brooks. We're going to go to one of our Truth Community Award recipients, Farina Brooks, Dream Team United, WI. Great morning. What the business is? Can you tell us what the business is?
What's the business? What's the business? What's the business? I can't talk about a real quick second because I got to get back on my bus route. I know I do drive the school bus every day. So, I But, so one of the things I want to promote is the Missing Peace Community Collective and Dream Team United WI. Together we have came up with a food pantry that started February 17th. It is every Tuesday and Thursday. from 10 o'clock to 12 o'clock at 3248 West Brown Street. Also, we will be doing a big grocery giveaway at the Missing Piece on March 28th, which is a Saturday, from 1 to 3, where we do our regular, normal grocery giveaway. Plus, we will already have did the pantry that week.
Okay, thank you very much. All right, people need that.
They do need that.
All right, we're going to Dr. Clarissa Lawrence. Great morning. What the business is? Can you tell us what the business is?
Good morning.
Hi, good morning. Good morning. The business is Community Health Primary Care Services. We are located at 7929 North 76th Street. We are a primary care and occupational health clinic. As of right now, we are not accepting any new patients for the primary care side. However, we are encouraging our bus drivers and truck drivers to come on in and get your DOT exams done, and so you can stay in compliance. Please don't wait until the last minute. I found out yesterday that according to the Wisconsin DOT, there is a glitch in their system where even though we submit your medical card, there is a delay of a few days.
Wow.
So please get in. Don't wait till the 9th hour to get this done, okay? You can call us at 414-554-9774. Thank you.
Oh, absolutely. That is so dope. That is so dope. And the information, to give people that information, it's priceless. You know?
Yeah.
What the business is, we're going back to the what the business is lines powered by We Energies, delivering the energy that powers local businesses. Roberta, great morning. Love you, appreciate you. What the business is. Can you tell us what the business is?
So my business is a pharmacy technician training program. We offer an 8-week training for individuals. Once they complete our training, they're eligible to sit for the National Pharmacy Technician Certification.
Oh, okay. So how do they get in contact with you?
They can go online. Our name is billionaires.org, or they can follow us on Facebook at Billionaires Incorporated.
All right. Well, thank you very much for letting us know what the business is. 833-212-1017, 833-212-1017. Bailey, I know you know some people that got some things going on. Also, shout out to Cheryl at Prolific Realty Group.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, if you are looking to buy a home, that is the number you should call, 414-305-7880. 414-305-7880. Prolific Realty Group, a black woman-owned realty group. You feel what I'm saying? You're looking for a house, 414-305-7880. Going to PWD Computers. Great morning. What the business is. Can you tell us what the business is?
How everybody doing this morning? This is Antoine at PWD Computers, located at 3800 West Valise Street. Give us a call if you guys need any computer repair, upgrades, digital surveillance for your home or your business, looking to get you a new laptop or a desktop computer, graphic design. Give us a call. PWD Computers, 3800 West Valise Street. Phone number is 414-445-5793. You can catch us on all social medias under PWD Computers, and we're open from Monday through Friday, 10:30 to 5.
Question for you. Okay, with this new thing where they got the Windows 11 or whatever, okay, like how much longer do people that have, you keep getting these messages, because I know I got computers talking about, look, this browser is probably going to be outdated. And then you go into some websites talking about it, like, hey, look, you ain't got this. You can't see nothing here, player.
Nope.
We're not going to work for you. How long do the procrastinators, include myself in this one, so I got one that got 11 on it, all right? Okay. But I do have some other computers that still got that 10, and it keeps sending me messages like, bruh, if you don't get it together, you're gonna be out of luck. So how long do people really have Antoine PWD Computers before they have to be like, you got to make that switch?
October of this year. So they gave extended updates all the way until October. So even if your machine is not getting updates, you'll run fairly decent until October of this year. Then after that, you're probably going to start seeing applications and things of that nature not taking updates or won't let you go any further because you don't have Windows 11. So I do recommend that people start getting them new machines. If you've had your machine for 4-5 years, it's about that time to get you a new machine, whether it be a laptop or desktop. So.
Wow.
Yeah,
so it has to be a whole new machine. It just can't be updated. Like I'm asking for me now. Like,
well, me and you will talk.
Yes, sir.
But hypothetically, depending on what they bought, when they bought it, certain specs will determine if it'll take an upgrade or not. But more than likely, if it didn't take the upgrade already, you probably don't meet the cutoff list. They made a new list in August of 2025. So if your machine doesn't have certain specifications when it does its check, it won't allow the upgrade. So we can do a force upgrade, but hypothetically speaking, the machine still might not run the way it should run. So depending on the generation of your processor will determine if it can take Windows 11 properly.
So y'all better make that 911 computer call to PWD Computers. So you're like, help me. Thank you very much.
Did you take his number down?
Hey, don't forget. Don't forget, we still got those Windows 11 laptops starting at $399 plus tax.
Okay.
Hey, what's your number again? Because Homer need to write this down.
Oh, I got it. Don't worry. I got a consultation coming.
Well, look, your cousin might be. What's your number?
Yeah, what's your number? What the business is?
That number is 414-445-5793, and we've been supporting the community and providing services for over 20 years.
There you go. Thank you very much. That was a perfect call to end the segment.
It was.
What the Business is sponsored each and every Friday morning at 8 a.m. on Truth in the Morning. It's powered by We Energies, delivering the energy that powers local businesses. It's time to get ready to take care of some bills, and we'll be black. Milwaukee business owners, this is your moment. Every Friday at 8 a.m., call in to 101.7 The Truth for What the Business is. Tell us what your business is, where you're located, and one thing you've learned along the way. What the Business is powered by We Energies, delivering the energy that powers local business. Fridays at 8 a.m. on 101.7 The Truth. Fridays at 8 a.m. on 101.7 The Truth.
As the White House threatens to take over state elections, restrict abortion nationwide, and take away our health care, the Wisconsin Supreme Court is the last line of defense for our rights. That's why the Supreme Court election on April 7th is so critical. The ACLU does not endorse or oppose candidates, but wants you to make an informed decision. When it comes to abortion rights, Maria Lazar supported overturning Roe v. Wade and is endorsed by groups that want to ban abortion. Chris Taylor voted against abortion bans and defended abortion rights while working with Planned Parenthood. And on the issue of voting rights in Wisconsin, Maria Lazar defended efforts to rig elections for one political party through extreme gerrymandering of congressional and legislative districts. Chris Taylor opposes rigging the system with extreme partisan gerrymandering. On April 7th, stand up for our rights. Paid for by American Civil Liberties Union, Incorporated.
At Gruber Law Offices, we take great pride in helping those who have trusted us after a serious accident. Our team has the knowledge, resources, and experience to get you the results you deserve. Don't wait to get the help you need. Make the right call. Call Gruber Law Offices today. Proud partner of your Milwaukee Bucks. One call, that's all.
Join me every Friday at 11 a.m. for the Milwaukee Experience with Sherwin Hughes, presented by Visit Milwaukee. We're a city that knows how to celebrate, where the calendar is packed with festivals, the plates are piled high with flavor, and a lakefront sunrise sets the stage. Here in Milwaukee, every street leads to something worth savoring, a place that welcomes you with open arms and where joy is shared in bites, beats, and cheers. The Milwaukee Experience every Friday at 11 a.m. exclusively on The Truth with Sherwin Hughes, presented by Visit Milwaukee.
Life's better with Drive My Way from American Family Insurance because we know it's more than just a car. It's your escape pod, your adventure mobile, your memory maker. And we help protect the dreams that drive you. Personalize what you pay for auto insurance and you can save between 10 and 35%. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on the way you purchase insurance and by state. Unsafe driving behaviors may increase your rate. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
This is Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth.
Truth Nation, welcome back to Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 101.7 FM The Truth. I am the legendary Home Blow, along with my girl,
Bailey Coleman.
We're inside the American Family Insurance Studio in the heart of downtown at the Avenue. And, of course, shout out to all of those businesses.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm fighting over it, but I got it. I got this. You gonna learn today, huh?
Yeah.
You're gonna learn today, huh?
There he is.
Hey, we're trying to get the Houston situation. If you got that, you got a clip on that? It's on the sheet. I'm trying to see if we got a clip on that, but we're going to talk about that. But again, it's so good, though, to hear from the businesses that are in our community that are providing necessary, things. And that's what you were talking about earlier with, like, we do everything.
Yeah.
And for people to have an opportunity to talk about those things or even recommend, because it's the same thing, like, think about it. If you have a mechanic or something that you use and be like, hey, look, if you're looking for a good mechanic, this person, you're looking for somebody who does hot water heater replacements or repairs, this is the company that I use and they're reliable. Somebody, and this is what we're talking about when we say, or a Black-owned business that you know of that may not be getting the shine and the light that they need. And it's your chance to pay it forward. Be like, look, look for this person. You having HVAC problems, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, hey, this is who I called a professional woman. She came out and she handled the business, and I would recommend her.
Absolutely.
So this is where we're going when we say, or a Black-owned and operated business that you support. It could be a restaurant.
Yeah.
It could be a car wash. It could be, so give them some shine.
Yeah, give them a little shine.
Give them some shine. So there's a situation that took place in Houston.
This is crazy.
And I believe we have a clip on this. So to kind of bring people up to speed before me and Bailey go in and talk about this, but give them a little glimpse of it.
So there's a man in Houston accused of holding his disabled wife captive for years inside a $1 million home. That's what police are saying.
OG Andrew, if you can give us the clip of that so we can continue to bring people up to speed.
From the outside looking in, what some might consider a dream home. But police say for one woman, the house at Crown Ridge Court was in fact a house of horrors. Investigators say the 46-year-old woman who's disabled was allegedly held captive in a bedroom for 5 years by her own husband.
James Johnson?
James Earl Johnson arrested Friday morning, but has since bonded out of jail with an order to stay away from the victim and the house, where the couple's children also reside. It's here, court documents say, the victim was held under lock and key with no phone access. Finally, Friday, police say her husband left a phone on the nightstand, which he used to call 911. But police say Johnson cut the call short, slapping his wife and carrying her back to bed, then hanging up on the 911 dispatcher.
You've got a woman who's being held captive, and that is a pure form of coercive control, which is a form of abuse.
Chow Win is a trauma therapist. While police haven't specified what the victim's disability was, Win says it likely left her more vulnerable.
People might think it's easy to just leave, but if you're suffering from some sort of disability, the chances are greater that you can't leave.
She appears to have made at least one previous attempt. November 16th, Houston police say she called them out to the house, but when officers got here, they say the victim told them she and her children were told to stay quiet and not to say anything. Officers left without taking a report.
And over time, there's fear, there's dependence. Sometimes there's even a trauma bond between the victim and the abuser.
Crazy.
Absolutely nuts. Absolutely crazy.
And and talking about that situation, Bailey, that what brings it home here to Milwaukee is we've had cases where there were parents.
Yes.
I'm gonna call them PWKs, people with kids, but they were holding their children. Yeah, they were holding their children in the basement, and we talked about that. Some of those cases
in cages.
Here. Yeah, they had them in cages, and even if you look at the storage facility,
yeah, that situation.
Hey, Telly, what's going on? Great morning, great morning, great morning. Pop in here, Telly, unless you're right on the air right now.
Okay.
But yeah, that's crazy that people do those kind of things.
Absolutely.
And, the cases that I've seen for the most part have been white people here in Milwaukee and some of the surrounding areas.
Yeah.
This is a whole black man in $1 million home.
$1 million home. I want to know who actually owns the home. Whose home is it? Is it his or is it his wife's? And then, okay, so is his wife black too?
Yeah.
What about the kids? The kids didn't snitch?
Well, as it said in the latter part of the story, no, they were told to be quiet. Don't say nothing.
Oh,
remember, there was, I believe the date was November 16th.
Right.
And police were called.
Right.
And then when they arrived, the wife and the children were told, don't say nothing. So I guess he must have ended up going to the door like, hey, nothing's going on here. And the police left.
Wow.
Yeah. We got a call.
That's definitely like a kidnapping situation.
Yeah. I mean, abuse and everything. Abuse, you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely
locked
abusive.
In the whole nine.
Well, they ain't locked in no more.
Right. That part. They were, they were rescued, and it just so happened that and that's, I guess, one of the kind of beauty things of 911.
Yes.
So when she was able to make that call, even though it was cut off, that signified and set off something with the police department in Houston. Like, we got to send somebody out here and go check this out.
Yeah.
And that's how it came to an end.
Yeah.
Al, MKE. Al, MKE, great morning. Love you, appreciate you. You hear us talking about this Houston situation and this black man holding his wife a prisoner, locked in a room for 5 years in a $1 million home.
$1 million mansion.
Right. What's your truth?
My truth is well, if she's disabled, how did she make them kids, and how old is them kids?
Bruh.
And number two, is he messing with some real good dope? Because that sounds like a real dope head move. Because if she's disabled, is she in a wheelchair?
We don't know.
You have to assume she's in a wheelchair.
Yeah, because
it said he
had to carry her. Yeah.
Okay. Well, if she's in a wheelchair, he might be using her for that disability check.
That's what we're thinking.
And that money must be going to the dope. And he probably knocked her up with them kids because she couldn't move because she only going to be in one position. So he must be messing with some real good dope if he got her locked up.
I love your truth. Listen, Al. Right. We got to have something where we get an owl sighting. Okay. I know Sherwin gets all kind of owl sightings. Okay. But
something's not adding up. So he's messing with some real good dope because of the $1 million house, and she in a wheelchair, and he got her in a room. He got him some real good hair around. He messed with some good stuff right there.
Al, okay. Al, hang on, Al. It's okay. Yeah. Let me ask this, and I know you may right. Absolutely. That's grown, saying it like that. Listen, is there any chance, and I know it's a long shot, I know you'd probably be on Sherwin's show before you'd be able to be, is there any chance we could get you to come in one morning on Truth in the Morning and be our special guest for the show?
I sure will. I'll do it one day. You just let me know.
Oh, okay, well, we got to find out how to get in contact with you. I know. So, yeah, absolutely. That show?
Yeah. Oh, it's going to be lit.
Yeah.
We got to all be here for that one.
You got to take it for the team because, hashtag that part, hashtag facts. Thank you, Al. I love you. We appreciate you. All right. Yeah, we got to take care of some bills, but, we're going to try to make that happen. That will be a show.
Well, what we really need is to get him and Al from Sherman Park to come in.
We ain't heard from Al from Sherman Park. I hope he's okay.
It's been a minute.
I hope he's okay.
Al, you all right?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you come in, we ain't going to let nobody bother you. I got you.
Okay, it'll be me and Bailey in on that day. Oh. We got to take care of some bills. We'll be black.
Hi, this is Sherwin Hughes from 1017 The Truth, and I want to talk to you about something bigger than just buying a house. I'm talking about building a legacy. Owning a home isn't just about 4 walls and a roof. It's about giving your kids a place where memories are made, where birthdays are celebrated, and where they always belong. It's about planting roots, knowing your neighbors, waving from the porch, and being a part of a community that feels like family. If you've been renting and wondering if home ownership is even possible, Axe Housing is here to work with you. An Axe Housing coach will help you create a plan, a budget, and move step by step toward owning a place you can truly call your own. They've already helped over 4,000 families become homeowners, and many are paying less than they were paying for rent. Don't let where you are today stop your families tomorrow. Start your journey at axehousing.org. That is ACTShousing.org. Your legacy begins at home.
Breaking down the issues that shape our city and our future.
The worst kind of whites, not that I'm picking on white folks, but you know how it goes, is the ones that think that they will lose something if this country becomes more fair and equal. I'm going to say that again. The worst kind of white people are the ones that think that if a black person gets a job and gets an opportunity, and they ignore how hard the black person had to work and the racism, the bigotry, and the discrimination, and just how people turn their noses up at smart black people. They hate us. And the black person works really hard and overcomes maybe generational curses of poor health and poverty and all of those things. And we got to deal with the police and the criminal justice system that doesn't often have our backs. And then the black person gets a job, gets an opportunity, and a white person sees that and thinks that they lost. Those are the worst kind.
It's The Truth with Sherwin Hughes, weekdays from 9 to noon. Catch it live on YouTube or tune in to 1017 The Truth.
70 million people in the U.S. have learning and thinking differences, like ADHD and dyslexia. Each has their own story. This is ours. At first, I thought it was just a phase. Then schoolwork became a struggle. Emotions got bigger, and my kids started falling behind. I felt alone. Like I was lost in the dark trying to find answers. Then I learned about Understood.org, a nonprofit empowering parents and kids like us. It was like we had a light to show us the path ahead. Whenever new challenges came up, their guidance helped us figure out our next step. We still have tough days, but now we have direction. And I have the tools and resources I need to help my child thrive. No matter where you are on the path, Understood can help you keep moving forward. Visit understood.org/yourpath today.
Eastbound 94, we do have a little bit bit of a backup right through the stadium interchange to 35th Street. Westbound is pretty much cleared up. We do have a little bit of a backup right around Mitchell Boulevard. That's pretty much it. I'm not seeing really any other issues out there other than a few broken down vehicles here and there. Looks like there's one in the left lane on Highway 145 northbound at Bradley Road. So take that for what it is. It's not even on the freeway. So, but overall, we're actually looking pretty good. And checking the TMJ4 Storm King forecast, a high wind warning until 4 p.m. today for all of southeast Wisconsin. Then a winter storm watch goes into effect from Saturday afternoon through Monday morning for all of southeast Wisconsin. For today, though, very windy, chance for rain and snow, mostly cloudy, a high of 41. Tonight, increasing clouds, blustery with a low of 28. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 101.7 The Truth.
This is Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth.
We're black. I am the legendary Home Blow, along with my girl,
Bailey Coleman.
And, of course, OG Andrew.
OG. Oh, he gets the horns. Okay. I see how that goes.
Hey, show OG.
OG.
You know what I'm saying? So we didn't get no fanfare, but he got
the horns. Let's see if he does.
And those
again.
were Jamaican horns, right?
Let's see if he does it again when we say his name. OG Andrew.
Well, come down now, Martin. All right, Bailey. Another thing, that Houston thing's crazy.
Yeah.
But then, like I say, we've had, unfortunately, I can say several incidents here in Milwaukee and in Wisconsin.
Absolutely.
Where it's just been, it wasn't that it was necessarily another adult that was being held hostage. It's been children.
Children. Yeah.
And that is crazy. But it's time to shut down another rumor, and we had to shut it down last year.
Yeah.
And it's time to just shut it down again because
I keep seeing it on social media.
Yeah, everybody.
No, you know what? And
we're gonna tell you what it is in a moment.
I got tired of addressing it on social media, so I just stopped.
But we have a duty because with being in radio and in the media, to just really shut it down.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. When the partnership was announced with Summerfest and Juneteenth Day, so Summerfest said, we're going to, after the time frame that Juneteenth would be taking place.
Right.
Because, it ends at 4:30. It shuts down.
It ended earlier than that. It was 2 o'clock or something. And noon?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. We're just getting out there at noon.
Really?
I think it's 2 o'clock.
No, the parade is just ending right about noon. So,
okay,
no.
that's because I leave after the parade. I usually... Oh, no, that's
Shay, foo.
That's not true. I mean, last year was the first year since I've been at the Truth that I actually didn't broadcast from down there.
Okay,
so I be down with my people.
Oh, okay.
Most of the time.
Shay, foo.
I got to ride down there with the people though.
Right.
With the truck.
There you go.
The truth truck.
There you go.
They got free. No.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No.
We got free giveaways when we go down there, so it's always fun.
Yeah, hashtag that part, hashtag facts. Listen, so what had happened was we put it to bed last year.
Yeah.
So the collaboration is just to kind of acknowledge, hey, Summerfest, we acknowledge this is a very important day in history for Black people learning about, what Juneteenth is. So they had artists on that day that, definitely catered to people who may be at Juneteenth.
Right.
So then afterwards, they also had food vendors and things like that. They just added some things
and then they
to show.
After.
Yeah, and like those things started 5 o'clock or something like that.
Yeah.
And so which was a great thing,
Right.
in my opinion.
And they had notable talent there.
Absolutely, absolutely. So now, and last year, people were saying, yeah, they moving Juneteenth down to the Summerfest
They ain't
grounds.
never gonna do that. They ain't never gonna.
That part.
Listen. They ain't never, ever gonna do that. It's just not gonna happen. Because that means, first of all y'all got to get in for free. Summerfest ain't doing free.
Right.
Now, they love you.
Right.
They love you.
But it's a business.
It's a
and you ain't
business.
too far gone to see that yet.
Exactly. Exactly. You gonna pay if you go on the Summerfest. That's just how it is.
Okay.
Now, you can enjoy Juneteenth over there on Kane Drive. You can enjoy that.
And that's where it's going to be. There's no Juneteenth.
You're not paying. You're not paying
Right.
to go to Juneteenth unless you're a vendor or something.
The annual celebration is on Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
It's on
Drive.
King Drive.
And that's where it is. There's never been talk of moving it
Not at
from
all.
Dr. Martin Luther King
No, we ain't
Jr.
doing
Drive.
that. See,
That's
'cause
not happening.
You know there'd be an uproar in the community.
Absolutely.
I mean, a real one, right?
Absolutely.
Because that's just, that's where we are. We go out there.
Burleigh to Center Street.
And we enjoy ourselves and we doing our thing and we out there. It's like a big old family reunion.
Absolutely.
And it's free. So everybody come out.
Absolutely.
And you
Absolutely.
see people you ain't seen in years.
And if you want to talk about what the business is,
There
you
it
get to
is.
see a lot of Black-owned and operated businesses that are operating out there, entrepreneurs.
Yes, that you would never see any other time.
That's
And you're
right.
able to get. That's what I love about Juneteenth.
Mhm.
You're able to get things, and ladies, we love items and things that have our pictures and
Mhm.
everything, on them, and from
You get to get
hair
unique
stuff
things,
to-
you know?
Yeah, that you would never see anywhere else, and all those vendors ain't finna be down at Summerfest because it's just too expensive to go down there. But they can afford a nice booth at Juneteenth, and they come out and they sell their wares because that's what
right.
we looking for. Because it's always about that. You might see some great bands out there.
Absolutely.
You're just not gonna see them in Summerfest. But this
Roasted corn.
oh my gosh,
That part.
roasted corn, all of the
Turkey
things.
legs.
Yes, all the things.
Just barbecue, every kind.
Look, and they seasoned.
That's right.
They seasoned.
That's right.
Juneteenth, they seasoned.
They got great grandma out
Yeah.
there still making her food.
There it is.
And I'm talking about like what? Now
Yeah.
that's some soul food.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And you can learn about a lot of Black-owned and operated businesses
Yes.
that are out there.
Yes.
There's also always local Milwaukee, City of Milwaukee, and Milwaukee County things that we know we need in our community. So it's like you go down there, you get to talk to somebody from Milwaukee County, one of the many services that Milwaukee County provides.
Exactly.
A lot of the different services that the City of Milwaukee provides. So it's like a one-stop shop.
Absolutely.
On that day where you can go find the health, somebody with mental health, and just all types of things. And then the people selling, as you said, their wares and the plush animals and all kind of unique things.
You know what? And this year,
Juneteenth is on King Drive.
we need to be in the parade this year. For the truth, we need to be in the truth parade. Are you doing your own?
The Humble Blow Foundation.
Well, you need to be with us and bring your Homo Blow Foundation and do that, and we just need to be near each other.
So it'd be like I can be playing.
We need to be on the truth
Absolutely.
truck or whatever.
Absolutely.
We need to go and do that. I'll stay for the parade.
If they got truth magnets, I add a truth magnet to the Humble Blow Foundation.
That's all I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
We need to go and do that.
Yep, absolutely.
They need to see us out there.
We can make that happen.
We can make it happen. We need to make it happen. Whoever
Absolutely.
in charge of that,
Yeah.
we need to be there.
Memo, OG Andrew, memo.
There we go.
Okay.
All right.
All
there we
right.
go.
That means it's going to
There we
happen.
go. All right.
See what I'm saying? See how I put the pressure on
Yeah,
it?
there we
I
go.
said that means it's going to happen.
Yeah. So anyway, Juneteenth.
It's on King Drive from Burleigh to Center Street. Does it
go to Center?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just checking.
Yeah.
Because they had shortened it.
I know. Well, it used to go to North Avenue.
Oh, okay. That's the other direction. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, it did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You got to be an OG.
Yeah, to know that. Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
And it used to go until it was dark outside.
Oh,
It'd be
yeah,
night.
it did.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah. And then
And it was no.
Oh, that's
That's really all that. But shout out to Northcott Neighborhood House.
Yes.
And Brother Kearney over there.
Yes.
Shout out to Bader Philanthropies, Inc.
And I believe
Tamara.
Elizabeth Cox is over there too, isn't she? She's still there? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So
shout out to Elizabeth.
And and so it's a lot that goes in with making sure they having meetings. They've been having meetings already for Juneteenth.
You know what? My compliments to Juneteenth on the parade, because they have really taken the parade to a whole
nother level.
Yeah, a whole different level.
And today's CMJ4 films it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And broadcasts it live.
Absolutely. And you know what? I got to shout out my girl, Andrea Williams. Over
yeah.
My homegirl. Right?
Congratulations on her promotion.
Yes, she did get a promotion.
She's a full anchor person now.
Is. Yeah. Hey.
I had a chance to tell her that I was doing a 90s party at 100 Gems. Shout out to all the fellas over there.
Yeah.
Six and Darwin and everybody that's involved over there. But I was able to congratulate her on that promotion. That was big.
That was. And I'm so.
We've seen her work from the ground up. You know what I mean?
I mean, I worked with her for years. Yeah, over at the other spot. We worked together for years over there.
Right.
For years, and she's always been encouraging, and she said I always encouraged her too. But you know, it's good to see sisters getting along in the game.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? And so
Juneteenth is on Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Drive.
Yes.
It is not moving to the Summerfest grounds. The American Family Insurance grounds, Meyer
showing some love and making
Festival
sure
grounds.
We have some great talent in the city at that time.
That's it.
That's it. And you're going to pay if you're going to Summerfest. So remember that.
That part. You're going to learn today. It might be a little discount.
Yes.
But yeah, you're going to pay to get into Summerfest.
Shout out to Demia from the True Talking text line, too. 833-212-1017. She said, good morning. I'm sorry. It could be a guy. I don't know. I'm sorry. But they said, good morning, Homer and Bailey. Juneteenth is my favorite event of the year. I love it, too, because you go down there. Again, you see people you have not seen in years.
Yeah, Demia Causey, she is the wife of Brother James Causey.
Oh, okay.
From Jones. Yes,
okay.
yeah. And nurse. No, let's get that nurse in there for her as well.
All right.
We got to take
nurse.
We got to take care of some bills. You're listening to Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 101.7 FM The Truth. We'll be black.
Milwaukee Black Talk.
You don't want to be there. You don't like the work. You don't like the people. Now, there are some differences. The only difference is modern American slavery and capitalism versus 19th century. We were dramatically more primitive back then. And a slave that is able to buy their freedom is the same as the disaffected, disgruntled worker that is able to buy their way into entrepreneurship because that for them is freedom.
Listen to The Truth with Sherwin Hughes, weekdays from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m.
Natural gas is a clean, reliable, and convenient source of energy delivered directly to you through underground pipelines. The pipeline system has an excellent safety record, but there are clues that can help you identify a potential hazard. If you smell the strong odor of rotten eggs, hear an unusual hissing sound, or see blowing dirt or debris, it could be a natural gas leak. Leave the area immediately and call We Energies at 800-261-5325.
We Energies. People you can trust. Energy you can depend on.
Life's better with American Family Insurance because we know you love working weekends. If it means working on your dream home, both inside and out. And we're here to help protect those dreams so you can enjoy peace of mind. Save up to 40% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on where you purchase insurance and by state. Some exclusions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
As the White House threatens to take over state elections, restrict abortion nationwide, and take away our health care, the Wisconsin Supreme Court is the last line of defense for our rights. That's why the Supreme Court election on April 7th is so critical. The ACLU does not endorse or oppose candidates, but wants you to make an informed decision. When it comes to abortion rights, Maria Lazar supported overturning Roe v. Wade and is endorsed by groups that want to ban abortion. Chris Taylor voted against abortion bans and defended abortion rights while working with Planned Parenthood. And on the issue of voting rights in Wisconsin, Maria Lazar defended efforts to rig elections for one political party through extreme gerrymandering of congressional and legislative districts. Chris Taylor opposes rigging the system with extreme partisan gerrymandering. On April 7th, stand up for our rights. Paid for by American Civil Liberties Union, Incorporated.
Wisconsin is as hard-working of a place as you'll ever find. People here are tough, but even the toughest among us need help after a serious accident. At Gruber Law Offices, we won't stop fighting for you and your family. One call, that's all.
Prizes, exclusive experiences, even cash money. You want it? We've got it. Find a list of all contests and official rules by visiting truthcontests.com. That's truthcontests.com.
This is Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth.
We're black. I mean, literally. Welcome, Black, the Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 101.7 FM. I am the legendary Home Blow. And my girl,
Bailey Coleman.
You got your snow boots?
Oh my gosh. I don't believe it.
You got your shovel?
I'm praying I don't need it.
How good is Kendall at shoveling snow?
He's very good.
All right, you're going to need him. Good. Does he put salt down?
Yeah.
We're going to need it all.
Well, I got...
Snowstorms are coming.
We ain't responsible for that. See, he living the life. He living the life.
Shay foo-foo life. I should have known
the life of, what do they say?
The Shay
He living the life of Riley over there.
I'm living the life of George Clinton.
Listen, let me just say this. You a P-Funk all-star. Okay? Let me just say this. When I got my place, right?
Hallelujah. Okay.
When I got my place, he was a little baby. So I've had it for
Shout out to Doc B. When we talk about Parliament Funkadelic, exactly. We are that.
Yeah.
Go ahead. But talk about it, because the snow is coming.
Right.
We got some crazy weather.
When I got my place, he was a little baby. And so I had worked so hard for so long, had street parking in Milwaukee, had to dig my car out of the snow for so many years.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think he wasn't a little baby, but he was probably like 6 or 7 years old.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And when I got I vowed, when I started looking for someplace, I said, I don't want to have to shovel no snow no more.
Right.
I don't want to even deal. You know what? Digging out of the snow. You know, how many y'all live here in Milwaukee? How many times did you park on the street? You dug your car, had to put your baby in the car.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? You dug yourself out of the snow.
Mm-hmm.
And then only to be plowed back in by a snow plow.
All my life.
I had to fight. So when I got my new place, I said, you know what? Kendall, guess what? We ain't digging out of no snow.
Let me tell you this.
And he was looking at me like, yes, mommy. No, we're not doing that no more.
Come on, Mama Shay Foo Foo. Let me enlighten you on a situation here. All right. You said Kendall was like 5 or 6. Listen. We got little shovels, like the little kid shovels. No, they had to learn what it was like. I mean, we didn't have them doing all of the, sometimes they were
heavy lifting.
Yeah, sometimes they take what we done already shoveled and throw it right back where we shoveled. But it was like, no, you're going to learn. You feel what I'm saying? Like, as long as you're going to be living here, in Wisconsin or anywhere that gets snow, you're going to have to learn how to do this. So you start them young. You get, they got these little cute shovels. Look at the little cute shovel. They can't get much snow on it anyway. But I would have put Kendall ass to work. I'm just trying to tell you. 5 to 6 years old, he would have had his little part out there. He wouldn't have just been making snow angels.
I'm not saying.
What the hell?
I'm not saying he don't know how to shovel or he hasn't shoveled.
At 5 or 6, though. I'm talking 5 or 6.
He would call it correct if he wasn't working right now.
Okay,
right?
But 5 to 6, did he have a little shovel?
No.
Okay, so that's that Shay Foo Foo.
That's right, because my baby was 5 or 6 years old, still cute as punch. Maybe at about 12.
Yeah. My sons were, handsome, but they knew what that damn shovel felt like. You know what I'm saying? OG Andrew, is it a problem? Is it a problem with having your kids teaching them with the little toy shovel if they 5 or 6 years old? Even though we know they're not gonna get any of the heavy lifting done, but they can go out there with that shovel.
You gotta start them young.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I I just didn't.
Put him to work.
Cause
SIP 46 said put him to work.
It was me and him. Do you think I was going to be out there snowing? No.
Baby's first
shoveling,
snowblower?
No. I wasn't going to do it. That's why I went, because I spent years doing that.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's like a goal. It's like a goal here in Wisconsin.
Yeah, get the rock saw that he could just toss some.
He know how to do that.
I'm talking about 5 or 6.
Oh, no, we ain't doing that. We ain't do that. That's my baby.
See, listen. Okay, Mariah Carey, you will always be my baby. Listen,
Kendall would right now. And you know what?
Spoiled.
Say something. He got some pipes on him. And yeah, he was spoiled.
That's it.
I'm gonna tell you like Fantasia. When people used to criticize her for spoiling her child, she says she not your daughter, so it's cool.
Yeah, I know, but guess what? Guess what? When Fantasia ain't around, and she got to end up learning that. I mean, it's just like sometimes the preacher's daughter.
He learned how to do it.
Sometimes it's like the preacher's daughter.
Let me tell you something.
You understand what I'm saying?
We laughing and joking now, but let me tell you the truth about my son. My son look out for his mama, and he take care of the business.
Yeah, now he's old enough to you that he could. I'm saying 5 or 6. Start him young.
I mean, that's,
give him that little toy shovel. They got the little shovels. Oh, they're so cute. I mean, it can't even, it can barely hold a snowball. You feel what I'm saying?
He old now.
Yeah, now he had to learn.
No, he been doing that. He been doing that.
Yeah.
Kendall, since he was 5 to 7 years old, was opening doors for his mama.
That's good. And he could have opened. Kids had that right. They wanted to come out. They wanted to come out with the shovel.
Look, that
Bailey,
was my baby, and at
they wanted
the time,
to feel like they were helping.
It's okay, but that was my baby at the time, and my baby.
He's still your baby.
He will always.
I just told you, Mariah Carey.
But
shoot it up.
But he handles his business there. It's all good. At that particular point in time, I just wasn't trying to do that because I wasn't trying to deal with. He was getting sick enough at school. I didn't need
Minister Kevin said, if everybody do a little, nobody has to do a lot. And that's where I'm going, 5 to 6 years old.
But what I'm telling you, at 5 to 6 years old, we had already moved
to the Shay Foo Foo area.
Apartment.
Okay.
We had already moved there. And at that point, he ain't finna do all that. Not when I pay people to do it. It came along with the situation.
So what age did he... I mean, I know y'all been Shay Foo Foo for...
Whatever.
At what age did he learn to shovel?
He probably started at around between 10 and 12.
Bougie. Shay Foo Foo at his finest.
Come on now. Don't think he wasn't in the house cleaning up, washing dishes and all that kind of stuff. But outside, hey, who's that? Oh, anyway, outside it was what it was,
Yeah, he had to. He really asked, "Who's that peeping in the window?" Nobody now.
Y'all, look. People walk up here and they look in the window, and ladies, sometimes they cute. That's it. And then you have to say, "Who that?"
Shay Foo Foo
and they wave at you.
Really.
Hey.
So you have a retired law enforcement officer that you are ready to surrender to.
No, I mean...
Here I am, officer. Here I is.
Let's go.
Oh, I didn't do anything wrong? Hold on. Let me knock this over. I know that's a cause for something. That's disorderly conduct at the bare minimum. Come on, officer.
I know you married. So
wee.
Oh, hey.
What are we doing, Bailey? It's the weekend.
Man, you know what? I'm finna go home and go to sleep, and I'm gonna slumber this weekend. Well, I gotta work at the other spot tomorrow, so I'll be in there. But other than that, I'm gonna be sleeping this weekend because it's gonna be cold and some trauma. I'm gonna go ahead and probably go to the grocery store today, so I'm ready for this weekend, and I'm gonna chill at the crib.
Ladies, if he has evening and night visitation time. Tell him to bring the shovel or the snowblower because what you should not be doing is having a man that has evening and nighttime, spend the nighttime privileges
And he ain't over there.
Ready to take care of this 4 to 8 inches of snow. Could be 10 to 12 inches in some areas and 12 to 24 inches in other areas.
Really?
Yeah, up there in Green Bay and all that.
Yeah.
So yes, and it's going to be ice outside.
They used to
like
all that.
real ice.
Real ice?
Yeah.
Okay.
Got to make the difference.
For sure, I'm staying home.
All right.
So there we go.
If nobody has told you that they love you, I want you to please have a safe and nonviolent weekend and prepare for the snow. If your shovels, bring them back out. Bring them out. Bring them out.
Yeah.
Get your salt ready. Bring them out. Bring them out.
Get those coats and stuff on, because
the big
Eskimos
coats, and Parkers.
Eskimos and Parkers. Yeah.
All right. Up next, the award-winning Troop with Sherwin Hughes on the award-winning 101.7 FM. OG Andrew, thank you for a great show this morning.
Yes,
Have a great
Andrew.
weekend. We up out of here.
All right.
Peace.